Gender identity and expression are integral aspects of who we are, shaping how we see ourselves and how we interact with the world. Gender identity refers to our internal understanding and personal experience of our gender, whether it be male, female, a blend of both, neither, or anywhere along the gender spectrum. Gender expression, on the other hand, is how we present our gender to the outside world through our behavior, clothing, hairstyles, and voice, among other things. Understanding gender identity and expression is key to recognizing the richness of human diversity and fostering an inclusive society. Gender identity is a deeply personal and intrinsic part of who we are. For many, their gender identity aligns with the sex they were assigned at birth, which is known as being cisgender, while for others it does not, which is known as being transgender. Transgender individuals may identify as the opposite gender to their assigned sex, as both, neither, or fall somewhere along a gender-fluid spectrum. This diversity in gender identity challenges the traditional binary view of gender as exclusively male or female. It's important to recognize that gender identity is distinct from sexual orientation. Gender identity is about who you are, while sexual orientation is about who you're attracted to. People of any gender identity can have any sexual orientation, making the spectrum of human identity and attraction incredibly diverse. The journey of understanding and accepting one's gender identity can be complex, particularly in societies that have rigid gender norms. For transgender and non-binary individuals, this journey may involve a process of gender transition, that is, aligning one's external appearance and physical body with their gender identity. This process can include changing one's name and pronouns, hormone therapy, and possible surgery. However, not all transgender or non-binary people choose or have access to these options, and their identity is valid regardless of their physical appearance or medical decisions. Gender expression is diverse and can vary day to day or over time. It's an outward manifestation of one's gender identity, but does not necessarily indicate this identity. For instance, a woman, cisgender or transgender, might prefer traditionally masculine clothing and short hair, but this does not necessarily mean she identifies as male. Understanding and respecting each person's unique gender expression is crucial in recognizing their identity and their self-worth. Challenges faced by those whose gender identity or expression does not conform to societal norms include discrimination, stigma, and the risk of violence. Advocacy for transgender and non-binary rights is crucial to address these issues. This includes legal recognition of their gender identity, protection against discrimination, and access to gender-affirming healthcare. Education plays a pivotal role in fostering understanding and acceptance of diverse gender identities and expressions. Schools, workplaces, and communities benefit from inclusive policies and practices that recognize and support the spectrum of gender identities and expressions. Gender identity and expression are fundamental to our sense of self and to how we interact with the world. They encompass a spectrum that's far wider than the traditional male-female binary. Embracing this diversity is key to building a society that respects and values each individual's unique identity. It's about understanding that gender is not merely about the physical or biological properties of a person, but is, in fact, a complex interplay of identity, expression, culture, and personal experience. A society that acknowledges and celebrates this diversity is one that moves closer to inclusivity, equality, and respect for all individuals regardless of their gender identity or expression.